But this brings up another one of my points that I actually wanted to talk about. These showcases, the Xbox showcase and the big PlayStation event that they had. I think that one thing that all gamers can kind of conclude is seeing how well these were put on and seeing how successful and how many people actually tuned in.
Yeah.
This could be really damaging for conferences like PAX East, PAX West, and even E3 in the future.
Well, if we can't deal with this pandemic, then we're going to have to stick to this anyway. So
Exactly. But I think companies like Microsoft and companies like Sony are watching everything that's going on from the overview, and they're saying, wait a minute, we just saved a ton of money.
Did they, though?
I don't know. I honestly don't know what they are charged by these major conferences to go and present their games there. I would assume that they did save a lot of money.
I'm assuming that they make some money off of like merch and stuff like that they do sell at the conferences. But like you said, I have no idea.
I don't know either. But I still think that seeing how many people actually attended this versus E3. I mean, E3, it's limited. Yeah. You can watch a lot of this stuff online.
It's what, like 5,000-6,000 people because it's like 3 separate days and you can only have like a certain amount per day.
Yeah. It doesn't make much sense for me that these conferences are going to continue to go on.
Yeah.
It doesn't. I don't see a scenario where long-term we're all, getting hyped up for E3 again. Maybe if they do some kind of online version, but what we're seeing, and Nintendo's been doing it with Nintendo Direct, PlayStation had their big exclusive show, and now Xbox had their showcase. They can reach even more people by almost taking this out of the hands of the conferences. I agree. And I think that could spell some trouble for them. I think the writing's on the wall for some of these conferences, especially because let's just say that we have a coronavirus vaccine by the end of the year. Yeah. Okay. It's going to take a long time to get that vaccination to everybody. Yeah. The people that are even willing to do it.
Yeah, which is not a lot of people.
Which certainly doesn't feel that way now, and by the way things are looking, either way, that's not even worth talking about.
No.
But it's like where we are right now, like this is going to be the standard for a while.
For a while.
So the longer that this goes on, and the more opportunities that companies like Sony and like Microsoft and even Nintendo, who's been doing it for a long time, the more time that they have to kind of focus on taking everything this route, it doesn't spell well for these big conferences. And I think the media, even the media is more for what they're doing now because they can cover it. They're getting some outlines and stuff before about what's going to go on so they can kind of, format their stories and stuff that they want to write. Yeah. But for the most part, they're sending like 1 or 2 people to these events. And now you can have an entire staff of people covering these things from home. Yeah. Which, I guess you technically could from home or in general back, 2009.
But you would have been behind everybody else. That's the issue.
For the most part, yeah, you would have. So I don't see a situation where this ends well for E3. I don't see a situation where this ends well for the PAX conferences. I think that all digital is just the way of the future because even when we have a vaccine, like this is going to be like, it may not be to the point where it is now, but where we are right now as a society, that's going to be a new norm.
Yeah. No, things aren't going back to February of this year. I don't think we'll ever be right back where we were. I think things are always going to be progressively different every year for the foreseeable future.